Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bantikow, where at the end of the last episode, instead of off camera, I made it to the pig farm. It's now time to get rid of their poop with this rather actually really nice looking manure pooper scoop or whatever. Manure fork, that's the word. Scoopy poopy. I like how I invent words sometimes. So, seeing as the conveyor belt just decided to fall over and get drunk, it's been put on administrative leave at the farm. I do have other uses for it there, so it's not the worst thing in the world that I've left it at the farm. It does mean that this mucking out is going to take significantly longer than I'd like, to be honest. So this could realistically be an entire episode of me driving in and out of this building with this bucket. I can't see a dang thing because of the clip on the ground. Yep. And now it's full. Is it on the ground? Yep. Is it full? Yep. Instantly. Wonderful. I am filling up the first trailer first because I don't want... I'm going to try and not have both trailers partially filled with manure if I can avoid it. And for those of you who are probably at this point screaming about realism, I know that you would never ever put manure into a trailer that you also put, well, crops into, because of the whole it's poop and you don't want fecal matter on potential foodstuffs thing. But this is Farm Sim, and the trailer miraculously is... there's no bacteria in Farm Sim, so it's fine. There's no fecal matter, it's just manure. It's just straw or something, I don't know. How empty are the pigs? I should have kept this up. 69, 59. They should all fit into one trailer. 5,000 left. I'm going to turn on both lights so you guys once again have a fighting chance of seeing what on earth is going on, because I've just realised the feed I'm seeing in OBS is quite dark. Quite, actually, slightly darker than what I'm seeing. So I'm helping myself by helping you. Because this map is quite difficult to navigate in the daytime. And as it turns out, even worse at night. The game's lagging again because I got the lights on. That's back. Kind of wish Giants would bring out patch 1.3 at this point. There's all sorts. I love going into the likes of the FS UK forum and, you know, wishlist threads for new patches. Patch 1.3 has a brilliant wishlist thread because there's obviously going to be the people who take it super seriously and are like, modding scripts please, and fix the physics please. And then there are people who go in and they just think up the most ridiculous things, like Giants actually fixing the physics, or Giants having realistic AI physics, or, you know, Giants adding actual vehicles to the game. I know, though I must admit, Giants adding vehicles to the game in the patch isn't as far-fetched as you might think. If you don't follow the whole, like, the entire release schedule of Farm Sim, well done. But on the 19th of May, is that empty? Yes. On the 19th of May, I think it's the 19th, it might be a different date, but in early May, or May in general, Farm Sim 15 is being released on consoles. And I've heard the price is a bit... I don't want to say extortionate, but extortionate really is the best word. If you want it on PS4 or Xbox One, you're going to be shelling out $50 from what I've been hearing. If you want it on Xbox 360 or PS3, you'll be shelling out $40. I don't think Farm Sim is worth $40 or $50. I think the $30 price tag that PC has is actually a bit excessive. I honestly think this is a $20 to $25 game. I mean, yes, the mods add loads on PC, so I wouldn't mind actually the PC version being slightly more expensive and the console versions being cheaper, because PC have just massive amounts of advantages. I'm going to move my pop filter, so sorry if this makes loads of noise. I think I fixed my shock mount as well, so that should work for once. It never did before because apparently I mushed it when I was putting the microphone in. Whoa. How long was I in that trailer? I'm talking about all these technical things. Do you guys really give a damn? I'm thinking not. I'm gonna stop. Going back to the Farm Sim on PS3, PS4, console versus PC. PC version of Farm Sim is superior. The reason the PC version is superior is the mods. My voice went ultra deep there, oh my god. I think I turned into Barry White for a second. The reason the PC version is superior is purely and simply the mods. I mean, am I going in the right place? Yes. If PC didn't have mods, I don't think Farm Sim would... I don't think Giants would exist. Please tell me you'll take 14,000 litres of manure, because otherwise I'm absolutely screwed. Score! I'll fill it up with some slurry later on. Probably off camera, because there's plenty to do off camera. But yeah, Farm Sim is really a PC game because it thrives on mods. And I know there are people out there who have it on PC and have computers that are just about good enough, powerful enough to run the game on low settings with no mods and like 5 vehicles. I've gone the wrong way again. I'm so used to running up this way for fields. What is it? 1 and 4. I forgot I'm actually harvesting field 8. I have to keep checking the map because I can't remember what fields I'm doing, or what the fields are numbered as. I know there's some sort of logic. 1, 2, 13, 3, 6, 4, 5. No, I see no logic. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that thought on Farm Sim. Farm Sim thrives on mods. If Farm Sim didn't have mods, a lot of people wouldn't play Farm Sim. Like pure and simple, Farm Sim would not be as good as it is without mods. I wouldn't be able to play on this map. You'd have like a million series of people playing on Bjornholm for a million episodes with just the default vehicles if there were no mods. And I think that'd be a shame. I think the console version is a good idea, because, you know, why punish people who don't have PCs for not having PCs? The problem is Giants... I think Giants have their priorities a bit wrong. I think Giants, I'm going to move slightly. There we go. I've cast a bit more shadow on the screen now, so I can see slightly more. Turn on your lights. Not going to illuminate the dang thing, are they? Nope. Oh, because I'm up the wrong side of the field again. Giants, I think, are putting too much effort into console. And that sounds like I'm being petty and I hate the word entitled when you're talking about PC games. It sounds like I'm being really, really petty. Because, you know, I've got PC. Why would I want the console version to be good? The problem is, Giants, I think, have focused on the console version so much that it's been to the detriment of the PC version and to the detriment of, well, realistically, Farm Sim's original audience. They're taking the game away from the original audience, adding features that quite a few people just, I'm not going to say sizable majority, but at the very least a very vocal minority. The people just didn't want, like, forestry. I personally didn't care about forestry. I still kind of don't. Where on earth did I abandon the sprayer? Okay. It's... oh! There's where I left the sprayer. I was checking the ground to see where I'd sprayed and where I didn't, and then I found the sprayer. That's wonderful. I was going so fast I couldn't stop as well. So, let's get these filled up. And I'm gonna need to fill the tractor after this as well. Probably after this field and the next one. Which is good. Oh good, it brings my money back up. That's wonderful. I was just checking something, because people have been saying that the money goes down every time they swap fertilizer types, and I actually ran a big risk there in doing that. So different fertilizer types and herbicide types and fill types for this cost different amounts. Apparently I filled it slightly. So, NPK costs a certain amount. If you swap to PK, your money goes flying about. But 3 herbicides, A, B and C. And if you look there, double A, double B, double C, that's just extra herbicide for your herbicide. And water's obviously the cheapest fill type for this. Because, you know, it's water and it's... I am so glad I double checked that. Okay, so it's that. Okay, so... kinda glad I had the wrong tank selected, because otherwise I would have been going around with 1 tank of NPK. Also, I do. I thought I'd forgotten to turn on GPS again. I've done that a few times already, just like derp. Oh, I forgot to turn on GPS, and now I'm drifting. Now I'm going around in circles because I'm confused. Nope, I actually remembered to turn it on. And where's the end of the field? Coming up here in a moment. I'm looking at OBS to try and decipher if you guys are even able to see what's going on. As far as I can see, you guys can see 2 cones of light, the GPS stuff, and the normal HUD. I kind of... oh dear, I apologize for that. I don't think there's a way to make the nights brighter in Farm Sim. If anything, the funny thing, I think Giants have gone from unrealistically bright nighttime to the actually slightly unrealistically dark nighttime. I've been out in full moons like it is in game at the moment, and while everything has a really blue hue because of the Earth's atmosphere, etc., you can see quite clearly. it's very easy to see it on a full moon. On a night with a full moon, or most nights actually, it's quite easy to see without your eyes having adjusted fully to the dark. You can make out most things. Oh my god. I apologize. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee before I record the next episode. I'm gonna be finishing up this episode in about 5 minutes. I'll go away, have a cup of coffee, and something to eat. I've got a burger I can microwave up. It's one of those really, really like tacky looking and reasonably okay tasting actually microwave burgers you can do in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna have one of those and a cup of coffee and wake myself up. I may return in the next episode talking about how I've got a cup of coffee or something sat beside me. I don't quite know, but I need something with caffeine. I would have a cappuccino, but I drank the last one this morning. Am I doing the thing? I think I'm fertilizing, although I'm not or spraying water, although I'm not sure because the two colors are so similar. I'm just yes, I am, because there's actually a line going almost down the middle of the tractor, which is nice. That is showing me I am in fact spraying water, which is good. The joy of soilmod is, and for those of you who don't know because you don't play soilmod or you just plain don't know, you can do one of everything on every growth stage. So I'm going to be doing essentially one of everything. I'm going to be putting down, by the looks of it, NPK should be good. Obviously I'm putting down water. I don't need to throw down lime because the pH is actually good and should remain good. Assuming that was just one end, so that could be growth. This could be at growth stage 1, 4, 6, or 7, which is wonderful. I think it's a growth stage 4, if I had to guess. Oh no, it took a moisture as well, so that was growth stage 2. Yeah, that was growth stage 2, because it took a moisture level. Because when I was driving around this... No! What? No. It was field 7 hit growth stage 2. Which means this has hit growth stage 4, which means I'm gonna have to spray the NPK and hope that I get it right. Field 8, have I done field 8? Yes. As you can see, it's lost moisture, but nothing else. So that, and nitrogen. So it's actually at growth stage 2, according to my cheat sheet. So the next growth stage is going to take away PK, pH, oh god. The next growth stage is going to be hellish. Okay, so I'm actually going to double spray field 9 here. I'm going to swap to one of the herbicide types, but first I need to find out what on earth is growing here. Wheat, so I cannot use herbicide A or double A. I'm going to use herbicide double B in that case. Just so that I can get this done. I'm just going to double check. This is in fact wheat. What on earth is growing in... Oh, that is not a field full of sugar beets, is it? Oh my god, that is a field full of sugar beets. I've got 3 fields of oh my god. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to what the things are growing. Okay, so I thought, I genuinely thought that I'd have to seed. I'd have to seed some of the canola fields, some of the other fields, with sugar beet specifically to get sugar beet. I was wrong, and I'm in trouble now because the potatoes and the sugar beets are both going to come up, I think, on the same day, and that basically means unless potatoes have just gone through growth stage 1, in which case I should be able to get away with it. Oh dear, the game. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna need to get both the Maxtron and the Textron at the same time. Failing that, I'm gonna have to rent them for like 2 days and have some form of delivery system to the big trailer, because the biggest trailers won't fill with sugar beets or potatoes from those machines. So that's an issue. That is a real issue that I just haven't considered at all. I think I'm gonna end the episode there and go grab a cup of coffee and have something to eat, because I'm actually really hungry, because when I get tired I get really insanely hungry all the damn time. So I'll actually be back in a couple of days for you guys. Well, I'll be back tomorrow, which will be later on today for me, with some more nonsense in Canada. I'll be back in 2 days' time with the next video I'll actually record, which is going to be Bantikow again, where we'll be spraying field number 9 with double B herbicide once I get the dodge down to the corner of the field. So until then, stay safe and goodbye, and comment, like, subscribe and all that stuff. I'm too tired to care. No, seriously, do comment, like and subscribe and all that stuff. It's amazing and makes me happy, and you should be happy that I'm happy, and you're all amazing human beings, and I love every one of you. I'm gonna go get coffee now. Yeah, stay safe and goodbye from Rainbow Sleepyhead.